But tonight, it's a little bit of a different show. What I want to do tonight, I'm gonna go on the whiteboard and I'm gonna outline for you on the whiteboard a little bit of my business and the strategy that I'm taking with this business. Because as I said, it was about 7 weeks since I've been on this platform. But while I was away, there were people joining my network. I was having people joining my network from different parts of Africa, Asia, some other India, just all over the world. And here in the United States, just people from all over the United States joining my organization. And I was privileged for that. And I'll share with you how that came to be because there are three different areas that I want to focus on. Right. And when I go on the board, I'm going to kind of lay it out. The first area is the business that we have, which is this God backup opportunity and the opportunities that that bring to us. The second, we're going to talk about the marketing side because that's the engine. The marketing is the engine that drives the business. Without the marketing, this engine or this car is going to stand still. And then third, we're going to talk about the successes that we have. So you have the business, you have the marketing, business plus positive marketing equals success. Right? And so that's the three areas that I really want to focus on. So I'm going to jump onto the whiteboard with my scribbles. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. But that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to switch over to the whiteboard. And so, as I said, we're going to focus on three different areas, right? So number one, business. Number two, marketing. And number three, the result. So the business, right? We're gonna talk about our marketing and results. So just to break it down to you, success in business equates to one thing. Success in business equates to money in the bank or in your pocket or wherever you want to put it. But that's the bottom line here. We're working this business so that we can, we can make the money to take care of our families, make the money to help our family and friends, make the money to, just live. It's one of those things that we can't do without in this life here. Maybe in the next life we don't need it. I don't think we need it in the next life, but in this mortality here, we need that money. So we're gonna work for it the honest and the ethical way possible. All right. So I'm gonna look at those three things: the business, the marketing. So when someone comes into the got backup opportunity, when someone comes into this opportunity, you you pay you pay your money, right? So you pay $40. The $40 kind of hiding it here. You pay the $40 reseller's fee. So the reseller's fee that you pay for $40, what that does is it gives you the license to go out there and promote Got Backup. Right now, for this opportunity to work, there is a monthly fee that we pay every month, and so every month we pay $9.97. Right? So $40 plus $9.97 is $49.97. That's what we pay to really get into the business. If you want to just get the service of 6 terabytes of space on the cloud, you can just sign up and pay something like $7 or $8 per month, and you get the service. But if you want to do the business, which I advise you to do, if you're going to use the service, you might as well talk about it and tell people about it. So you pay the $9.97. So it comes up to $49.97, right? So $49.97. $49.97 is what we pay for the business. What do we get for $49.97? All right, you get of course you get a link, and what does this link entail? Link gives you this wonderful landing page or website. It's a beautiful website. All right, so it's a one-page website that prospects or individuals that you're sharing this with can opt into. So they once you share your link, it gets to this page and they can put their information in and sign up for free. Once they sign up for free, they go on, they get pre-enrolled into the business and they join what is known as the power line. And so they're gonna keep getting marketing follow-up emails from the company. That's one of the biggest plus points of this business, as I, for lack of a better term. You have a business where you sign up and the company is doing the follow-up email sequences for you. So anyone that you get to pre-enroll, they're emailing them every day saying, hey, look, Wednesday is a cutoff. Join the business because look, so many people are coming in. So many people are coming in. Some people have the misconception of thinking that when you look at the power line and you see all the people underneath you, those are not the people in your network. Those are the people that are coming into the business. How does that affect you? The bigger the company gets, the bigger the payouts will be for everyone. All right. But when you join the business, when you do enroll, you'll find that you're the only one in your business, and you have to start promoting this and sharing it with everybody. So you get your link. Your link equates to a landing page, right? And the landing page also have the back office, which is where you can see the list that you're building, where you can, reach out to those persons on your list and email them. You get their contact information. In the back office, you have other functions like, resellers tools and banners, materials that you can use on the web or wherever to promote this business. There's so many things in there. All right. So this constitutes the business. Right. So this business here this is our business, our GotBackup business right here, this square. So the business have so many other things though. So in this business, you're gonna have your downline, as we mentioned. The downline is you, one person on your left, another person on your right, and then so forth. You're gonna have other people coming in to the business, and they're gonna also have multiple legs in their organization. So that's how it's gonna be, right? So it's gonna look like that. So every person that you personally enroll, if you look on your downline and you see a little red under these individuals, these would be the persons that you personally enroll. These would be the ones with the red underneath. They would be the persons on your front line, so to speak. So that's the business. I want to focus on where a lot of people are getting hemmed up, and that is the marketing. All right? We have touched upon this before, but I want to touch upon it. But what I'm showing you really is pretty much my business and how my business is structured and how I am doing it. Right? I think the number one way to really get people to sign up in this business is by personally inviting individuals. So personal reach out. So when you talk to your family members and explain to them what you're doing for a business, you tell them you join this wonderful company called GotBackup. GotBackup is giving me 6 terabytes of space on the cloud. I can either share that with 6 different devices or 6 different family members. And so each get 1 terabyte of space on the cloud. And I tell you, me personally, it's amazing. I've only used up since April less than 5% of what's allotted to me. And I put a lot of content online. As I said, the summer was long. I went to lots of graduations, award ceremonies, concerts, and other events. We went on vacation up to South Carolina. We did a lot of stuff, and I took a lot of videos, and they all just left my phone and went all the way up onto the cloud. And when I checked my space, I was not even touching 5% of what I have. So and you can go in there and you can delete stuff off the cloud and free up space if you want to. But I mean, I want to keep my memories forever. So you talk to people about the advantages of this business, right? And you tell them why it's beneficial to you. And so that's what I do. And so I've gotten people to sign by just me reaching out to people and explaining what it is. Because if you just send them a link, they're not going to pay any attention. They're not going to sign up or anything. They're just going to think, hey, he's just trying to get me to pay some money so he can get rich or whatever. But you got to show them, you got to articulate your value proposition. Show them how this is working for you. All right? So that's the number one way to me to really get persons. My number two way, second best way, is I make YouTube videos. You heard me talk about people joining my business from Africa, India, and China, and all over the United States and other places. It's primarily because of my YouTube videos. People go online, they see my YouTube videos. I would advise you guys to do at least 4 or 5 videos, good videos on GotBackup. It doesn't have to be perfect videos. It doesn't have to be Hollywood production. You go on YouTube and you create a simple video talking about your experience. People like to see real stuff. They don't like the fake stuff. So you go on and you share with them what's happening in your business, the wins you're having, how it's benefiting you, right? So I did a video on explaining the power line and how it works. I did one on how the compensation works. I did one talking about the company and all of that stuff. And people watch these videos. People click on them, people like them, people join. Because in the description of these videos, I put my link, right? And so once I'm on the video, I said, guys, if you like the information that you're seeing and you want to be a part of my team, click the link in the description. That's called a call to action, right? It doesn't make sense for you to make a video and you don't have a call to action on it. So that's a call to action, right? So YouTube is doing very well for me. Every single piece of video out there is a piece of digital real estate. It's just like you owning 6 houses and renting 5 of them out. Every month, that tenant is giving you commission. That's what my videos are. They are digital real estate, digital assets out there that's bringing revenue in to me every month. So I want to do a specific class on how we can create effective YouTube videos, right? There's so many ways to get business. So the third way I am focusing on right now is I created a website. So the website that I created recently is called GotBackupOfficial.com. So I went on GoDaddy and I purchased the domain GotBackupOfficial.com, and I used a software that I have to create the website, and I put some information that I got from GotBackup on the website. And the reason I'm doing this is because this right here is a massive piece of digital real estate. When you got your link from GotBackup, they gave you a landing page, which is just like a website, right? The problem with this website right here is that I have no control over it. What most people don't understand is in the background of a website, there are certain things in there, right? The title tag, the description, the keywords, all these things constitute what we call SEO, site engine optimization. For you to have well-performing videos and well-performing websites, you have to have the right title, you have to have the right description, you have to have the right tags and keywords. And so I have researched ways in which to find these things so I can optimize my video and optimize my website. The reason I'm using my website is because guess what? In my website, I plug my link on the buttons on my website. So when someone visits my website and they click a button, it goes directly to my link. And the link goes to the landing page where they can sign up. Why this is powerful? I can swap out my link anytime. Yeah, so if my website is performing super well and I decide that I want to sell this website, I can sell this website for a lot of money. Right? In fact, in the future, what I'm gonna do when this experiment becomes successful, I'm going to hook up the people in my organization with websites, right? And that's gonna be a winner right there. Not only for me, but for everyone in my organization. So there's so many other ways to do marketing, right? You have email marketing. Yeah, like yesterday, I went into my back office and emailed 100 people that pre-enrolled in my business but didn't sign up. I sent them an email personally from me. Okay? So email marketing works. I've had people respond to these emails and sign up, right? You have other ways in which you can do marketing that I'm not gonna touch upon right now because I don't want to make this video too long. But this is the bottom line why we're doing this. The results, right? Success in business equals money in the bank. Now, the bank could be Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, or whatever you choose, or the bank could be your your own piggy bank at home. The bank could be you getting that money and converting it into gold and silver, which I prefer. The bank could be anything you want it to be. You could convert it to cryptocurrency, whatever. But the real thing is that we're doing all that we're doing here so that we can get the results, so that we can change lives. And so I just wanted to focus a little bit more on that. But guys, thank you so much for showing up today. And thank you so much those who are gonna be watching this video afterwards. And that just remember that. Remember that. Number one is the business, right? You get into the business, 49.97. You get all these wonderful assets from the company. You get your back office stuff. You start creating a downline. By how do you create a downline? By doing the marketing. Step number two, which is reaching out to people personally, building YouTube videos, creating a website, and doing email marketing. All these things are what I am doing. And all these things are equating to me receiving those checks every single month from GotBackup. So I think they're paying on a weekly basis. So every week I see, you know, money coming into the bank. But I really appreciate that and this business. I believe in this project, everybody. I didn't just jump on here 4 months ago and started to quit, right? One thing I know for sure is that, you know, if you quit, you're never gonna win, right? So if you really want to win, you're never gonna quit. I remember years ago when I read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In chapter 2, the chapter that talks about desire, they share they share an experience of a guy by the name of Darwin. Back in the era of the gold rush in the United States, he went over to California and searched for gold, and he struck gold. Start digging in a mine and found a stream of gold down there, like they call it a vein of gold, like a little channel of gold down there. And so he knew that he didn't have the equipment to dig up all this gold. So what he did, he quietly covered over the area he was excavating, and he went back and he brought some samples of what he found and shared it with several people. And they put money together and they bought the machinery to start excavating the gold. And they went over and they started to dig up this gold. But after they got into excavating this gold, and they got a good amount of gold. They were able to pay off all the debts for the machinery and the people they borrowed money from. And so all that's left now is profit. So anything after this is profit. And guess what happened, guys? The stream of gold that they found down near the little vein of gold disappeared, and they couldn't find it. They dig for days and weeks and couldn't find it. And they dig and they dig and they dig and they couldn't find it. And after a period of time of digging and just could not find back that vein, he decided to quit. And he sold his machinery for just maybe a couple $100 to a guy. And this guy took the machinery and then went and hired a geologist to do some research on the area. And the geologist came back and said, you know, that vein that this guy lost is only about 3 feet away from where he stopped. So the guy that got the machinery became super, super rich because Darwin stopped 3 feet away from where the gold was. Guys, when you jump into this opportunity and start doing it, it might be difficult. You're going to run into roadblocks. Do not stop 3 feet away from your gold mine. I'm definitely not going to stop 3 feet away from my gold mine. I'm going to push this all the way till it's successful, and I'm going to bring as many people as possible with me. Anyway, the guy Darwin, that was a major hit for him, but he didn't give up. He went on to become an insurance salesman, and every time he ran into a difficulty while he was selling insurance, he kept pushing forward and became one of the most successful insurance salesmen in this country, making over $1 million every single year back in the 18, 1920s, something like that. It was crazy. All because he learned such a painful lesson. He decided never ever to let something like that happen to him again. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Love y'all. See you all next time. Hopefully, we can do a Zoom chat and we can just have a friendly conversation, and we can, mastermind this thing and put our minds and our hearts together and just build it together. All right, take care and see you next week.